Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below. Let's get right to it. Well, it's happened again. Another NFL player in trouble for domestic violence, and it doesn't seem like it's ever going to end. It's like these football players seem to think that they have a right to do whatever the hell they please. It's about time they get put in their place. Kareem Hunt, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs, was released on Friday after a video was posted by TMZ showing a physical altercation with a female. In the video, you see Hunt and the woman get into a verbal argument over something. Somebody tries to restrain him, but during that, he shoves the woman. She returns with throws like a punch or whatever you want to say, whatever it looked like. It looked like a punch to me in response. And then later on in the video, she ends up getting thrown into a wall from somebody who gets bumped, who gets run into, and she ends up on the ground. And then she kind of gets back up and kind of ends up in a squatting position. And Kareem Hunt runs over and kicks her. Everything's said and done. The shoving's already been done. She's not a threat to anybody. In fact, she has fallen and hit her head on the wall. And she is trying to recover from that. And then he goes over and kicks her. Now, you can say what you want. But I sure know that's sure as hell not how I was raised. I wasn't raised where you lay a hand on a woman. Unless your life is in danger or you're in severe threat of physical harm, you don't touch a woman in a violent manner. Period. Boy, if I had done something like that growing up, my mother would have beat my ass with a belt. I guarantee you. These people aren't taught anything growing up, apparently. They're good at sports, so they're told they can do anything they damn well please. They're the golden children. They get whatever the hell they want, whenever they want. And if he had never shoved the woman in the first place, she wouldn't have returned with a punch, and I don't think it would have led to him kicking her in the hallway. I'm so sick and tired of these people that think they're allowed to do this and get away with it. We have video footage that shows that all this took place. So there's no question whether or not he did it. And I don't really care why he did it. I just don't believe you're supposed to lay a hand on a woman. You shouldn't do it. Period. If you do, you're garbage. You're a garbage human being if you do that. There's absolutely no reason when a woman is already on the ground to run over and kick her. No reason for that. That is absolutely uncalled for, unnecessary. I don't care what she did. Based on what I saw in the footage, he looks like he's trying to convince her to come back to the room that they were in, or apartment that they were in. And they get into an altercation, a verbal altercation, which led to a physical altercation because he shoves her. Now, I had somebody try to tell me that she punched first. It's not what happens. All you gotta do is watch the full video. You watch the full video of the exchange that took place. He lays his hands on her before she ever tries anything with him. A verbal altercation or disagreement should not lead to punches, should not lead to shoves, should not lead to kicks. And the fact that this woman was already on the ground in a squatting position trying to recover from where she had fallen up against the wall, and I can't really blame him for her landing up against the wall because she shoved a guy after all this, and in the melee ended up being shoved into a wall because she shoved somebody and somebody pushed him back against her and she ended up against the wall. But the whole thing could have been prevented if Kareem Hunt had been a man. He's not a man. If you're going to lay your hands on a woman like that, you are not a man. You are a pansy. Case closed. So, Kareem Hunt, you lost your job. Good for you. Good for you. Now, I'm sure some team will pick you up anyway, if the league allows you to. I think there should be at least some kind of suspension. I mean, we know Ezekiel Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys faced a suspension. There was no video of what he did, just claims. And you have video of what you did. So I want to know where your 6-game suspension is from whoever signs you. If someone tries to sign you, you should have to sit out 6 games at least. If anybody in the league should even pick you up, they shouldn't. But I know how the league works. Sooner or later, they'll let you back in. But you better serve some time out of the league. Period. If not, the NFL will prove that they go against different players based on the team that they're a part of. But no matter what the NFL does, you are a piece of garbage. This has been the Big Rant Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.